Alright, actually, one thing I forgot. We were going to do a hard drive before we went and did the space elevator launch, and then I was going to do one after. But we're all about it, so we'll do all three now. Why not? Um, Now I'm going to go exploring. We'll be back when we have the results. So I wonder why this thing wasn't driving, and I know that I put power to here when I was last playing because we had this same issue. Now it's telling me it still doesn't have any power, which is making my truck stop. And as far as getting up there now, I obviously have the ramps, which was the original way to get around because it was the only real way. I didn't even have architecture and ladders then to get up, and did a lot of exploring doing that way. Very handy. Those steps obviously need some supports, so I got some painted steel beams all run down each corner as a minimum to support those steps, and I need a landing platform, and I built this. This should hopefully come in very handy. Oh, come on, I want to get up there. You're going to let me... There we go. And we can ride up it. I haven't really worked out the exact landing spot that I want to put in yet. And that will actually work out when that's done properly. So let's get rid of you. And if we climb this one, I'll get rid of you too. And we'll make it off of you. There we go. That'll get me in both directions. Very quick and easy. That's what I want. Wire is too long. Ah, but you will go to there. Interesting. Where I had the original one. Right, okay. Well, back to the drawing board on there. But why do we have no power here? We should actually have power. I must have disconnected it accidentally all the way back down there. Okay. Well, that'll get our truck going. And I did get some additional pipes and wire and stuff. Beautiful. That was just a little too high last time to grab onto. Yep. Yep. And I did a quick scan for oil. I have done some other... I had a little bit of a venture. These points, you see I've got a crate still there. How you build something, demolish it, and not have enough room for stuff is beyond me. Yeah. So that's where my motor factory is. This is where my power station is, right up in the top right hand corner. I've done a little bit of a mosey around. I did find some ore deposits along the way. As you can see, I've got a lot of crates to clean up, which is not good. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 docking stations now for my trucking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up there at my silica plant. So I thought I'd come down and do some exploring. I really want to have a look at Iguana Rock, that rock shaped like a lizard, and I want to finish off exploring out here. Some things did pop up on the scanner, but unfortunately not a lot of oil, which is a bit of a worry, I must admit. Well, there's some there. I think that's going to be over the other side of this little mountain range, looking at that. But none out this way. So a migration might be in order, but I do want to go and finish exploring out here first. So we will definitely do that. And I wanted to show you that little trick with the zip line. Getting up and down, it works an absolute treat. And if I can quickly fix my power supply problem, you'll see that that truck at the truck station will then begin to move again. More ore deposits that I haven't claimed yet. Sticking a Mark 1 miner on a deposit will claim it, and it'll come up as claimed when you do a search for it using your scanner and the V button or on your keyboard. And I've noticed that once you claim it with a Mark 1 miner built, I haven't as yet had any other. That's why you're going to there. You're wrong. I haven't had any other animals come and try to say, hey, you can't have this anymore. So you hook you up. That truck should get moving now. And then I'm going to get on to exploring. I need to make some plastic and rubber. That's the rock I want to go and have a look at. The one you can just see coming in now. It definitely looks like a little bit like a lizard from the right angle. And I also adjusted one of my beam machines and decided to get it to make pipe instead of beams, because I noticed we're going to need an awful lot of pipe. So there goes the last of the quick wire back. I've got plenty in storage, so I won't worry about bringing the rest of that factory online anytime soon. You see there's a heap more coming through. That's all stored up there. There is just mobs and mobs of the stuff. Where's my lovely little rock gone? He's gone. Iguana rock. Must have been that tree, and all these trees. That's upsetting. Alright, so the first hard drive is complete. You see the my power station down the road there. That's how far up the map we've come. So we are going to quickly build the MAN. And let's see what it says. Alternate recycled rubber. See, I knew I should have got this before. I wonder if that's because we can now do rubber. Produced in refinery. What's this? Pure iron ingot. Ooh. And fine concrete. Okay. In an assembler and so limestone and silica. Yeah, I'm not quite happy with that. What do we got here? Water and iron ore. Oh. I can get nearly double. Interesting ad. Something I haven't even done yet. The standard recipe. Let's have a look. Standard recipe is 3 crude oil makes plastic and heavy oil residue, and this one we've got polymer resin and water makes plastic. So polymer resin, oil makes fuel. Ah, right. Yep. So I think it's going to have to be this one. Alternate recycled rubber, 6 plastic, and some fuel. There's a plastic we can get from the resin. which is that bottom one, and then the fuel, which we didn't look at. Unless I can get the alternate recipe, standard. Well, I must be able to. So oil goes into fuel and resin, and we can use the resin to make the other one. Heavy oil residue into fuel. So yeah, I think we go for alternate recycled rubber. How come I can't? There we go. Thank you. Alright. One down. Good to go. I wonder if I would have got a better recipe for one of the other items if I'd done it before I did the space elevator. Because I was kind of hoping that, to be honest. Alright. We continue. Right, so another research is complete, and we this is actually the way we're going, even though the space elevator appears to be just over there. Interesting thing up there, and I want to find out what that is. I spotted it. It's just come light. Was this a dark? I noticed a yellow slug and something just sitting there, so I'm going to go and have a look at that as well. And an odd, kind of strange red light, but I didn't go and look at that. Alright, so next hard drive. What have we got? Different stitched iron. What's the original recipe? 6 and 12. Well, this is 18 iron plates and 50 screws. Gives me 15 a minute. That's 18 and 50, 6 and 12. Well, that's a lot more screws, I've got to say. Can I get that back up? Yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not happy with that screws. Sorry, with that reinforced plate. Wet concrete again. Oh, alternate heavy oil industry. What have we got? Crude oil goes in a 4 heavy oil and 2 polymer resin. 6 went into 4 and 3. Now 3 goes into 4 and 2. It's at half the rate. There's a polymer resin that makes 3, yeah, 6 and 4. But this is residue. Still makes 4 residue. I think I'll go this one. I'm not sure I want to put that other hard drive through, but we will. Alright, I shall continue moseying around and having a good look and going and getting that if I can, of course. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Nice scenery, isn't it? Alright, our results of our last one are in. Oh, there's something out there too. Cool. What a beautiful scenery. Obviously a cup of coal and I'm guessing that's copper, but it might be iron. And I haven't bothered scanning for it. And I think that those trees just over there was that lizard rock that I wanted so badly to have a look at. You see our space elevator is not too far away. We seem to be coming down and around it. So we might be getting to the completion of the bottom of the map. Although that is west. We got a bit to go. Although you can see it kind of... Actually, that might be the corner there, is it? That might be the corner of our map. The east side and the south. Oh no, that goes further around. Alright, so this is not a completely square or rectangular map. Even better. Yes. Our research is ready. Please be something good. Oh, this could be good. Alternative pure iron. What are we getting here? Water and iron. Rubber. Oh, look how many we got for rubber. 2 different. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Petroleum coke. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the 2 sheet and the 4 plastic for the circuit boards and a versatile frame. At the moment, we've just got what you ought to see. It takes 12 beams, though, doesn't it? Rubber beams and modular frames. Let's see, only 1 frame still. 8 rubber. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think we should have researched one before I started. Now, flexible framework it is. You can go. I want to get up there still. Alright. So, that's the, oh, don't do that. Idiot. That's the last of the hard drives. Research. That's all through. And I've got to say, I'm not overly... Well, I just wish I'd done one beforehand like I was going to. Alright. We'll be back when we have our next milestone up and running. It's going to be a while. I'm going to do a lot of more exploring and a lot of off-camera work and find this oil, and we'll be back when we've got something interesting to share.
Okay, so we found oil, and yes, we're exploiting absolutely every last drop we can. I don't have fuel generators yet, and I may add extra one on there, get rid of that one there, and put the fuel generators there. I think would be the best option. I was going to have them at the end, and I thought I had more room than I actually do. There is a big square in there, but we should be able to fit another one of these pumps, and I've deliberately left that 3rd one out because I really only want to get these couple up and running. They take one of these, and the oil extractor takes 40, so it needs 2, hence the 4, and battery storage. I might as well get some power stored up while we're here for when I come back next time. I'm just going to make the minimum amount of plastic that I can to get the next tiers and that, but effectively this whole complex can do 120 plastic and 120 rubber a minute, and I'm going to get some good fuel as well. I think I should get 120 fuel. 40, 4 3s are 12, yep, so I'll get 120 fuel out of this at some point. And I can tell you that there were no creatures harmed during the making of this episode. You'll see a lot of floor grates. around the place. Those biomass burners obviously will go at some point. They're just there temporarily until I get the fuel generators. We can get up here. That should have been easier. I'll put another stair or ramp in. So we can turn these on and off. I do have all three powered. I will be hooking that up as the power gets up and running. Somewhere around here, there are the creatures. They're trapped inside the building. They did keep respawning in under here, which is why I had all these covers. Alright, so this my fuel turn lines for the heavy oil residue will come off of there. The nodes I've got, that's what I was showing you, one little node back here, and I can get well, we can run 2 off this, wherever it is, oil outlet, 4 off each of the middle ones and 2 off the other side, so that gives us our 6 of each. And we can, if I can find my way out of here, we can crank it up and see if I can get any actual plastic from this stuff. Alright, so we'll split and we'll split, so you can have 100, you can have 100, you can have 100, and you can, and they should now be charging this, I would hope. This is the second battery charger that has not responded. Maybe I've made too many. I do have quite a few. Let's just switch this on. There we go. Now we should be getting our oil. And every single one's just got one of these little fluid buffers. So any excess that it does make will definitely get stored up. It's beautiful, already running. The plastic is, I imagine, why do I not have a little picture of the flow? We might be a little bit, but I'm going to get just enough plastic for what I need. That is, in a nutshell, the oil refinery factory that we have. Found 4 nodes of oil here. Very stoked with that. It kind of just fits in, and we'll either run the fuel back through the middle, which was the original plan, but I might even run it around the back side of here yet. We'll see. And then obviously up that way, and we'll have a trucking station in there, or even a train. I've got to keep remembering we're going to get monorail, so you could do something above. And maybe I got rid of those animals altogether. I can still hear one. There were 2 little ones and a considerably large one. He did get me, and I lost probably 2/3 of my health off one hit. So yeah, hence the graceful coverage. Alright, we're going to make some plastic, and when I hopefully get 200, I've got some MAM research that needs some. And then we'll switch to rubber. Well, actually, hopefully by then, no, I won't have any other power here unless I run it, and I don't really want to do that. I've got lots of solid biofuel back at the hub. We'll run them on these for now, I think, and I can just let them run and go away and do my own thing and come back. Yeah, they haven't burnt through much. Sweet. So they should last a while. Actually, that reminds me, I need the power pole. Yeah, we only need 40. That's to run the extractor, and the 130, that's why I wanted this battery here. because I do want that third, actually I need to do that before I go, the third one of these hooked up and running. And obviously want fuel to come this way as well, and I may put the fourth one in down here. And as you can see, haven't quite finished off. I originally only had two, so I'm going to finish that off. And I think we will put all four down here, and then I can put the fuel generator when I get it and make this thing completely self-contained in here. Alright, thanks for watching and keeping tabs on where we're at. We got the oil. I used the south one out of the ones that I found. I only found 2 sets, and the other one's even worse to get to, so this is where we are. And a heap of slugs, and I must say I think I wasted definitely one, most likely 2 of those hard drives by not doing it in the right order to begin with. One before the elevator chain launch, and then one after, before getting that first milestone to get this stuff. So I can get 2 more. I'm going to hang on and leave them where they are, and we'll get them when we need them, I guess. We'll leave it at that, so I don't waste them again. Alright, I'll keep moving on. We've come back because, just a quick heads up, I've come all the way down to the back corner here because I was doing adding the extra one on the end here. I'd done that. I haven't plumbed the back end, but I plumbed the front end, and I was just putting all this back together, and my friend turned up, the extremely large one. It was actually on this top catwalk, and I was literally just putting that that conveyor in, and sure enough, he was running around right above me. So evidence that no animals were harmed in the making of this factory. So yeah, got that last one in, and I put the grate down because I could hear him trotting around. I just didn't realize exactly where he was. So we got, these will be the fuel. Now I haven't hooked up the fuel, and I really should. I need to make a decision on that. As you see, I kind of run out of room here, so we might have to go down the middle. I just thought the visit from the pet, the not so friendly pet, sitting right up on top. Oh yeah, so I have to go out there for sure, or slide these up the other way a bit. He was just showing up above me. I thought that was, fortunately he didn't get shot this time. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock to see he'd actually come in and up the top, and as you saw, then he was underneath, so somehow he's managed to find his way downstairs again. Yeah, interesting. But I'm not going to kill it. I'm just going to leave it. I don't see any need to kill it. Figure out what's happening down there too. Alright, so have we made any plastic? There's something obviously wrong with the hookup, or we've run out. It's possible. I'm hoping that those joins work, and I'm kind of starting to think that maybe they don't. Alright, we'll see you in a bit.